All right. So you guys can all see. Can you just move your
We can see the
characters?
title screen.
Yeah, move your characters around for me.
Okay. We'll move our characters around.
But they were all not nicely lined up.
I did that on purpose. Okay.
Oh. You guys are a bunch of spazzes today.
Come on, Birdman. Thank you.
Spaz Electronics.
All right. When we left off, last session, we had a dead tank. He came back to life. You guys were drinking in the tavern, and then you headed off to bed. So let's move over here.
Now, just for everybody's information, this is Dumba's daughter's first time playing any sort of D&D. Can we not get her murdered? Our first time out.
No
Don't
promises.
touch the glowy thing.
Yeah, just don't,
Don't touch the
don't follow
glowy thing.
Tink.
All right. It is morning time,
Okay.
and go.
Okay. Good morning, Tink. How's it going? So I guess I'm going to head towards the bar part of the inn. Yep.
He's gonna sleep in just for a few more minutes.
Tink, we have a problem, though. I can't get out the door. Well, open it, you goof. Oh, there we go.
Pink uses his magic key.
All right. Ivor goes to join Orion and Alarian to have a grog.
Stay at that table for a second, please.
Yeah.
Nope. Back to your table.
Which one was I at? Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Oops. Sorry.
Are you guys sitting on each other? Oh, Tink's gone. Okay. You guys are a lively bunch. It seems that there's something wrong here.
Haley keeps keying up.
Where's Tink? I don't know. Should I go check on him and wake him
I
up?
heard him grumbling about sleeping in or something as I walked by.
I also didn't see the halfling anywhere.
Yeah, where's Polly? Yeah. Well, I'll go wake Tink up.
Alarian, you don't sleep. Can I get a perception check from you?
Sure. Stand by one.
Wait.
Okay.
Ryan doesn't sleep. Why is he in the room with me all night?
Sorry, I had to change my name.
What would you like to know?
Because.
Okay. So in the night, Alarian had heard a door open and some footsteps outside, like in the hallway. After peeking out of the door, he did not see anything other than the usual, like, innkeeper, and that was about it, and returned back to his room.
Okay, Ivar plans to go check on Tink.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tink run off with the halfling to have a little elf time or something? Like bartender sister time?
Hey, Tink, wake up.
Okay.
Ivar tries to wake Tink up.
Tink groggily wakes up. He goes ahead and gets up, but he's not as spry as he normally is.
Are you feeling okay there, Tink?
I think it's just a bit of a hangover from, being dead.
Ugh. Well, let's go have a beer. That'll wake you up.
All right.
All right. Ivar joins the rest of the group.
Does, but
I think it does it for dwarves.
Oh yeah, true.
Good morning, guys. Anything I could get for you?
Breakfast, please.
Yeah. Yes, food and grog at once. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Extra
Okay.
for Tink.
Okay.
Just water for me, though.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll take breakfast and water.
Okay.
Thank you, Scramshanks.
What?
That's so not his name.
I don't have my notes up yet. I was trying to recall it.
The innkeeper's name
It's close.
is
I know I'm
Scramsax.
close.
Scramsax.
There
Yes.
you go. Scramshanks.
That's not that far off.
I mean,
Not bad for
One's a
50-year-old
leg and-
memory.
right? Yeah, one's a leg and the other one holds stuff.
Here's
Yeah.
here's your food, and some waters and some ale. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You guys can have your conversation.
All right. This is some fine grog. How's it doing to you, Tink?
Starting to help.
Yeah.
It can never hurt.
Well, maybe if you go hit on that little lassie over there, you might get some energy.
It might get blown up again.
I need a little more recovery time, I believe.
Okay,
Tink
you
should probably
pass
be careful what he touches.
out of character. You pass that test.
This poor girl.
Speaking of, we should probably head back to that house.
Yeah. And this time, no touching anything, Tink.
I can agree with that.
You notice the innkeeper is talking to. He's standing between two tables and he's talking to one person at one table and one person at the other. They seem like they're having a very in-depth conversation. And you just see him like rubbing his head, like not again, kinda. And you see him run into the like chapel, and he's just kind of standing there for a minute. And when he comes back out, you can see he's just got this look on his face, and he goes back to talking to the two people.
Can I do a perception to see if I can figure out what they're talking about?
Yep. Yeah, nope, sorry. So you just see him like hang his head a little bit and just go back to standing over by the bar.
While I wait for breakfast, I'm going to say, I'm going to go look outside real quick and see if Pally's out there.
Yeah, curious. Where'd our little halfling go?
Well,
Hmm.
she might have run off.
Did somebody check the chapel?
No, I can go
She's
check
always
the chapel.
praying.
Just so you
not
guys
in
are
here.
aware, he had brought your food and water already.
Yeah, we were.
eating and drinking.
Yeah, we were eating.
Yeah, Andrew
Ow.
said while you were waiting for you for his
Oh, yeah.
water.
What is this plate in front of me?
I didn't order this. I'm gonna go actually over here, and I'm gonna ask the guy. You know, why the long face? Why are you so forlorn, my dude?
I just got news that there's an urgent matter in Targos, but I don't have anybody that I can send to help right now.
What do you mean when you say urgent matter?
There's something that needs to be tended to. I don't know the full details, but a very important man has gone missing.
Okay, so really more of a finding someone than tending, because he's not a sheep, right? So
Yes.
okay.
There's an
okay.
important matter that needs finding.
Well, matter or man?
Oh man, damn it.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I got all the details before I pass them on to my comrades, and that way the dwarf doesn't blow himself up again.
Mm.
As I sit down to the table to my breakfast, I say, I've just completed a scan of the area. I don't see Pally anywhere.
It's worrisome.
As Alarian's standing here, the innkeeper says, your friend rushed out of here. She looked like she was in a hurry. Everything okay?
I don't know. We've actually been wondering where she went ourselves. So, I had thought I heard something last night, but I wasn't able to see anything. But I think now we have a good idea what's happened.
Yeah, she had her hood up. She sounded pretty distraught when she was running out the door. She didn't even close the doors behind her. She was just gone.
She probably
Rude.
ran off with that damn racist cat.
Right.
And the bat.
And the rat.
Imagine that.
Okay.
I wonder where she's at.
Well, Tink finishes his ale but leaves his breakfast about half eaten. I
Hmm.
need about an hour, guys. Let me go. I got to work on something before we head out, so I'm going to head back to the room for just a minute.
Tink, you mind
Okay.
if I clean up this plate for you?
Go for it, my man.
All right.
You think she might have gone back to Neverwinter to find Greg?
I suppose it's possible.
Who's Greg?
Well, I can't even hear you. I'm talking to the bartender.
Hmm.
So
No
speaking of
idea.
that, I'm going to
This
ask the
is good.
bartender for more details. Like
Mhm.
what kind of details do you have about this? The guy, what, fill me in.
Okay. I received word that Keegan's husband is missing. He went out with some adventurers. They went to do something. Keegan didn't really send all the details. He just said that his husband Garrett is missing, and that if I had anybody, I should send them to Targos to meet with Keegan.
You said the husband's name is Garrett.
Garrett, yes.
Okay.
Hey. Never mind, I'm not there.
Yeah, you're off getting blowed up. So yeah, I'll tell the guy. I'll run this past my colleagues and see if maybe we can't help you.
Oh, thank you. It wouldn't really be helping me. You'd be helping Targos, but it would mean a lot.
Yeah, I'll let him know and we'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have some details, guys. Seems like Polly ran out of here last night. Hood up, seeming urgent, in such a hurry that she didn't even close any of the doors behind her.
That seems unlike her. I
mm,
mean, the leaving part kind of seems like her being a little like sketchy, but leaving the doors open does not feel like her.
yeah, I don't know. Also, talking to the innkeeper over there, seems like there's something going on up in Targos. There's a man named Garrett who's gone missing, and Garrett's husband Keegan would like to see if somebody can potentially find him. So, I mean, if you guys are down for a little bit of a journey, you can head up to Targos and hopefully the dwarf doesn't get blown up again.
I was just gonna say, what about the thing we haven't quite finished yet?
We could probably come back to that. I mean,
Yeah.
there is this bomb sitting in a house though out in the middle of the forest. Maybe people don't know about it.
Guy's dead already, so I guess it's not gonna get more dead.
I just worry about somebody else running across it.
True.
At this point, honestly, I feel like better them than us.
Fair point.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. Have you guys met this young lady at this table over here? She is an adventurer.
Did you
No.
say she has an adventure or is an adventurer?
She is an adventurer.
What do you think? She's got it stuck in her pocket? There's Zakeel.
She has an adventure.
Maybe she has Polly.
She's just walking around with an adventurer in her pouch.
You never know. Could be a
Well,
like pixie or a something else.
I mean, we're kind of preoccupied right now with finding our friend, but it wouldn't hurt to have somebody who's useful. Maybe we should talk to her.
The more the merrier, I guess.
You insinuating that the rest of us are not useful?
Depends on if you go touching stuff you shouldn't be touching.
Tink might die again. You never know.
True.
All right, so you can move your character over. What's her name? Gwen. You can move your character over and then introduce yourself to them. Gwen.
Queen.
Gwen. Okay. You can move your character over and introduce yourself to them.
So can I do a perception check to see if, like, just giving her a once over, I can tell anything?
What kind of things is there to tell? I mean, sure.
I don't know, like what kind of race she is, what kind of,
Sure.
if she looks like she's about to murder everybody at the table.
Sure.
Stand by. Here we go.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a much better roll this time.
Music is a little tad on the loud side.
Is it? It's the same
Yeah, a little
that
bit.
it has been.
Just a bit.
Is that better?
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
17.
Yes,
That's
please.
Better.
Yes, please.
So, is there anything I can discern about this lady who's joined us at our table?
I mean, I don't even know the lady that joined you at your table, but
Holy mackerel!
Am I
Out
allowed
of
to talk?
character. Yeah, you're allowed to talk.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear me. You group are quite rowdy for just waking up.
We're a rambunctious lot, that's for sure.
That we are. Nothing like a dead compatriot to make you hungry.
A
At least-
blowed up gnome and a missing halfling. Lord have mercy.
At
Is
least
there
one of
somebody
us.
missing from your group?
There is.
Oh.
Yes, but we get the impression that she ran off urgently. There is, however, another person missing that we're thinking about going to try to find.
They could be related, maybe.
Yeah.
Well-
So we heard you're up for an adventure.
I am. I wonder if you could give me any sort of information about this person. I may have seen them.
The only information I have is that his name is Garrett, and that his husband is Keegan.
I think she's talking about Polly, the halfling.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a halfling with lots of makeup. And
I haven't
Apparently
seen
they're
any
good.
such person.
You might have been hanging out with a cat.
and a bat.
Or
Or-
a rat.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help you.
So what kind of skills do you got?
Well, sorry, Jeff. I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, like, what are you good at? What are you good at fighting, or do you cast magic spells on people, or do you heal people?
Or do you shoot
steal
arrows?
stuff?
Well, I'm not really much for fighting so much as I like to heal. I have never been a fan of combat too much.
Oh, get used to it.
Hey, she can heal. I say we let her join us.
Combat,
I need some heals.
combat kind of comes with the
Wow.
adventurer's life.
Yeah.
And you can never have too much healing.
I guess I have run into the wrong sort of fighting. I have been around it all my life, but never really desired to take part in it. But I understand that it is an important thing in this world.
You have to protect yourself sometimes.
Yeah, there's bad people everywhere. And we come with our own brand of butt whoopery.
Well, as long as you can hold your own and not panic and run off, you can join us, I believe. Everybody cool with that?
I'm fine with it.
There's no objections for me.
I'm fine with another cleric.
Just if you do panic and run off, I'm probably going to shoot you in the butt. Give you an arrow in the tuchus for your troubles.
Well, I'll make sure I don't run off then.
Oh, very good. Well, welcome, Gwen. Oh, I didn't ask your name yet. I don't know that. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Gwyn Gresh.
Welcome, Gwen Gresh. My name's Ilarion. And
Nice to meet you.
I'll let these other hooligans introduce themselves.
I opened a taloned hand to her to shake. My name is Zakiel.
I accept the hand and shake it.
Oh, good timing, Tink. We just added somebody else to our party just in case you die again.
Oh, well, good. Yes. Hey there, I'm Tink.
I'm sorry, did you say you've died?
Unfortunately, my curiosity kills more than I found out curiosity kills more than cats.
Yep.
So, Tink, this is Gwen Gresh. Gwen Gresh, nice to meet you. Glad you
Nice to meet you,
joined in
Gwen.
our merry band.
Well, I hope I can fiddle in. I mean, you seem very lively bunch.
Yeah, we can be. And I'm gonna say it's Zakil.
Yes.
Now, fortunately, the confusion is, it would seem, moot at this point. But we got a bird and a halfling named Polly. I still don't know who's supposed to get the cracker.
Well, we don't currently have the halfling named Polly.
Right, well, but we did. And I just want to know who gets the cracker.
I prefer more of a protein diet myself, but
Valerian,
the halfling gets the cracker.
Elf jokes are so corny.
Oh, you hush. Okay, I'm done. So we, if everybody's good with it, we should consider gearing up to head over to Targos and see if we can't find this guy, because it sounds like fun times.
All right,
let
we're
me
off.
let me talk to the innkeeper real quick. I'll have him keep an eye out for Polly. If Polly comes back, let her know where we've went.
Yeah, sounds good.
Give me a
So-
second. I'm fixing character tokens on a different page.
Yeah, volume on the tavern music is still pretty loud.
Is
I
it?
think it's fine.
Really?
Yeah, for me
Oh.
it's.
It's really coming through loud for me.
Do you have your Discord volume turned down? Maybe that you're not getting.
I have it turned up. Well, who's it come? It's coming through Dora, right?
It's coming through
No.
Roll20.
It is.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
adjust the volume in there too.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I can fix that real quick.
Well,
On the volume
fix
in
it.
your browser.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was coming through Dora. My bad.
Hey, innkeeper, I'm informing you of everything we were talking about. See you later.
Yeah. If I see your friend, I'll be sure to let her know that you guys are looking for her.
Thank you very much.
Have a good adventure. Please, let me know what comes of the Targos stuff.
So, from maps that I've looked at, my recollection is that Targos is about 3 or 4 miles to the west, kind of west-northwest of here. So if we were to leave
It's
the town
3
on the
miles.
western path,
It's 3 miles to the northwest, and it takes you 2 hours to get there.
well, see, it was
Hey.
a pretty good estimation, wasn't it?
I seem to have lost my map.
What did you do that for?
So are we going to just leave that summer star that killed me just laying out there in that cabin?
For
Oh, we
now,
were-
I think it's best.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We definitely want to go back and check it out. Or at least I do. I picked up some new skills that I think might be helpful, potentially. But I gotta find that damn map. I'll go look in my room real quick.
May I ask, if it's not this Polly that we're looking for, who is it exactly that we're trying to find?
So we don't know exactly who he is or why he's important. All I know is that his name is Garrett, and he is the husband to a person named Keegan.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you notice that Tink isn't carrying his big old backpack that he normally has, the oversized backpack. Instead, he's got a much smaller pouch now with dwarven ruins on it, and he's carrying a lot lighter stuff. And he speaks up and says, I was working this morning. I came up with an idea if we wanted to try to, at least carry or secure that summer star. I was able to fashion this prototype of the bag of holding. And if we could somehow push it into that bag of holding, maybe we could just keep it in there.
Think we could push it in there with a stick?
It didn't hurt me whenever I touched it with my toe, that time. It was until I picked it up.
Right, but you didn't touch it. Did you?
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah,
touch it at all.
I eventually, well, it was wrapped in that sack, and I picked it up.
I wonder if
Yeah.
that backpack you made would be any like, how is that different than what you picked it up with?
Well, that's true. Pink pulls out his little notes and starts scribbling again.
I think after your first experience, Tink, maybe we should just leave it alone.
Yeah, it feels
Probably.
feels a little dodgy to me right now.
All right.
You appreciate your enthusiasm, though.
Is there a candle on the table?
I'm trying to fix that issue that you were having. Please hold.
I'm going to assume that there's a candle on the table. I'm going to reach out and just grab a hold of the flame of the candle after casting Iron Hand. It is a cantrip.
Neat party trick.
Yeah, it's a
What
candle.
is this?
It's your.
Iron Hand is a common spell. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a candle. So yeah, you can pick up the fire.
So I get the sense that wasn't fire. Like, it didn't seem to explode in a ball of fire.
Oh, you're talking about the little device that we found?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not. This is just something I picked up.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
So far, I think it's a pretty neat parlor trick.
Yeah. You could probably win a few gold with that.
Tink is envious. That would be very useful.
Okay.
You ready, Dora?
Yes.
Off to Targos.
Off to Targos. Here you are on the path towards Targos. It's still pretty early morning. No longer in the tavern. You are walking.
I am flying.
Okay. You may walk down the path.
Tink's dragging, bringing up the rear.
Okay, and I'm going to be paying quite a bit of attention as I'm walking down, looking around, seeing if I see anything out of place or out of the ordinary.
I'm sort of just zigzagging back and forth, keeping with the group.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
I'm obviously paying attention to the trees.
Yeah, oh, Zakil over there can't even see the back of his own eyelids. Oh, Orion crits it.
I was going to explain how to do a perception roll, but I think Dumma has that handled right now.
Yeah. And then I actually need both Ezekiel and Gwen to change your names at the bottom of the chat to your character names. Oh, as well as Dumma.
Done, sorry.
Thank you.
Yep, done. I'll change yours real quick.
Thank you.
We're not gonna make Terrapon change his.
He's
Oh, mine's right.
he's Solarian.
Oh, it shows up Terrapon for me for some reason.
That's odd.
Okay.
I
mean, down in the pictures on the bottom, it'll show up with our normal names, but
Yeah, we're looking in chat.
Okay, carry on.
okay. Did we perception anything?
No, just carry on.
What have I perceived?
My character sheet's getting in the way and it's gonna annoy me. Okay. So I don't see any bad guys, which is maybe good, maybe not so good. All right, Targos, huh?
Kind of looks like Eastwatch by the Sea.
That's a heck of a bay. Or harbor, but right?
Okay, so I suppose we should find somebody and see if they know who Keegan is.
Is this like the gatehouse or something? Out of character.
Looks like it's the entrance to the city or town.
Was I muted that whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Anyways. Just listen, okay?
Yeah, guys, gosh.
As you trudge through town, snow crunching underneath your feet, you hear the bark of a dog over the whistle of the wind. A wolf-sized sled dog with light gray fur runs towards you, dragging a broken leather harness behind it. It gets real close personal with Gwyn, and can I get a perception check from Gwyn? Nice. Okay. As you look down at the dog, you see that he has a collar, and on the collar, his name it shows his name is Boy. You can clearly see that he's broken free from his sled. He seems pretty friendly. As he's tackled you, he's giving you all kinds of licks and basically just being super loving towards you. He's trying to lead you to go with him. He's like circling around you, and he'll run a ways forward and stop and watch to see if you guys are following.
Just for like visual, what race is Gwyn?
Oh, sorry. I'm in like an ASMR. I think that's not probably how you pronounce that, but
No, that's fine.
okay.
Humanoid appearance. Something doesn't seem right about this dog.
I think it wants us to follow it. Its name appears to be Boy.
I'm not entirely sure this dog is really a dog.
What do you mean?
Just a feeling.
You said that about every animal we've encountered so far.
You don't question me.
You guys just stand there for a second.
I'd see if I could detect magic, but it might take a little bit, 10 minutes or so, and I don't know if we have that time, so I don't know, we might as well follow?
Sure. Worst thing that can happen is we can get blown up.
Just don't touch anything.
No petting the dog tank.
TPK.
I'm gonna do the whole like point at my eyes, point at Tink, point at my eyes, point at Tink.
Taking steps away from the dog.
Oh, oops, I was muted.
Oh no.
I said I was gonna go pet the dog, and then I decided not to.
It's probably okay if you pet it. If Tink pets it, it'll probably turn into a dragon.
I
All right.
begin watching the dog to see where it goes.
Hold on. All right. Yeah. So you guys are watching the dog. Like I said, he's running forward, and he just comes back, runs forward, and now he's just stopping and waiting to see if you guys are going to follow him.
That
Should we
dog has
follow
the
the dog?
zoomies. Do you think we should follow it?
Sure.
I've already zoomed right up next to him.
Tink has his pistol in his hand.
Ivar's a little more cautious.
We don't go shooting dogs, guys. Come on, settle down.
What if we're hungry?
Then eat somebody else.
All right. Well, I guess if we're gonna follow the dog, let's commit.
All right.
I'm committed.
You should be.
Probably.
The dog leads you to a door where a man steps out, and he sees the dog and he gives the dog scratches, and is loving the dog, and the dog runs past him into the house, and he says, he gets this kind of look on his face after seeing you all standing there, and just kind of, you can tell it's disappointment, but he's not disappointed that there's people there. You can tell he's disappointed that you're not his husband. He kind of smiles at you, but you watch his smile fade, and he says, please come inside, it's cold out here.
Is anybody else weirded out by?
Is that a dark elf?
Kind of looks like one.
Ignore what he looks like, guys. I only have so many tokens.
Is it a Drizzt?
It's the Drizzt.
Is this
it a
Keegan?
Drizzt?
Did you guys just jump inside there?
Yeah, we
Yeah, he told us to come inside, so why not?
Do we just?
Here's a
go.
piece of candy, little
Oh.
girl.
Well,
Oh
we're
my
waiting
goodness.
for everybody else to figure themselves
Hey,
out. I'm going to ask
I
this
am
guy, is your name
not-
Keegan?
Didn't we learn from Tink?
Wait, I thought we're trying to find Keegan.
I'm gonna hang out right here.
Oh yes, please forgive me. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Keegan. Yes. I was hoping that you guys were my husband, but here, let me get you something warm to drink. I can sense that you guys have been traveling in the cold for a little while.
Couple hours.
Yeah, sure. And I had actually heard over in Bryn Shander that your husband Garrett was missing, and we had come here specifically to see if we couldn't find him.
Yes. Okay, well, a little bit of a backstory for you. I was born in Ten Towns, but my husband came from a wealthy family in Neverwinter. Garrett didn't really care for city life. When I met him, he was working as a guide. He loves the outdoors, and he lives to climb mountains. A few days ago, Garrett was hired by some adventurers to lead them up the slopes of Kelvin's Cairn. Garrett's plan was to take the adventurers to Cair Koenig, the town at the foot of Kelvin's Cairn. After they acquired some climbing gear from the outfitter there, he was to lead them up the mountain. Garrett took 6 dogs and a sled with him. Boy here was Garrett's favorite, raised him from a pup. Boy would never leave Garrett's side unless something terrible had happened.
So then we can assume something terrible's happened.
You can just see this look on his face, like he really doesn't want to believe that something terrible had happened. He just kind of stares at you.
I poke my head in the door. I said, "Did I hear that right? Is this the person we're looking for?"
Yes, chicken ass.
Yeah, this is the husband of the missing person. Yes.
I know it's a lot to ask, but could I persuade you to go up there and find Garrett and his companions? I don't have money, but the proprietor of Aluskan Arms is a friend of mine. I could get you some free rooms at the inn. I'm also a scrimshander by trade and can give you some of my artwork. It's not worth much, I confess.
I'm more than happy to help anybody that's in need.
I'm down for another adventure.
Yeah, we can do an adventure. So we get to kill goblins?
Um,
Just like to make an observation. I don't think Polly went with them to the cairn. I don't believe the timing is right on that, so
Yeah, I would agree.
Probably left on our own volition. We'll catch up with her when we catch up with her.
I assume. Isn't that what the halflings do or whatever? They get to a spot and they can go off on their own?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, she did say something about them being nomadic and that they'd kind of hang out for a while until they sort of felt the draw to carry on, and then they'd just go.
A
So,
goodbye would have been nice.
True.
I mean,
Very
She's
much
a big
so.
little girl, though. She can take care of herself.
Let's hope so. We'll have to say a prayer for her.
All right, so how far away is the foot of the mountains from where we are?
it is a 14 and a half hour travel.
That is a lot of walking.
yeah, it's not close.
Good thing I had 1.5 breakfasts. Thanks, Tink.
You're welcome.
It's typical hunting grounds.
Did anybody pay the innkeep?
No. Oops.
I guess it was on the house. Thanks, Gwen.
You know, we're doing him a favor technically, so not that bad.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get them on the way back.
He never asked.
True.
All right. Well, 14 and a half hour trek, so that means we're going to at least be out there 2 nights. Everybody got enough supplies?
Damn, how
yeah.
slow y'all walking?
Yeah, I'm curious. Gwen, do you have cold weather clothing, crampons, and snowshoes?
I do, actually.
All right. Sounds like we're all set.
So it's a 14 and a half hour walk from Targos to Caer Konig. By the time you get to Caer Konig, it will be nighttime.
Right, because it's early morning right now, right?
Yeah, it's still pretty
Yeah.
early. But I do need you just to hold on a second here. Just envision yourselves walking. You guys can have your little chat. You guys are walking. I don't have a fancy map for you for this.
Is that what we're waiting for? Dylan's whipping up a map.
As we're walking,
Crunch.
as we're walking or flying, in my case, I may have brought back a goat or lunch.
Yeah. And keep in
Um,
mind, just for everybody's information, and I'll shut up here in a second, let you talk to her.
mhm.
I'm actually able to provide for the entire party as far as food and water goes.
Yeah, except for your weird, strange bird man doesn't actually eat normal food. He eats animals.
Yeah, I can catch animals. See, look, watch. How down?
I mean, would work. I'll eat a good steak or veal. No, lamb. Whatever.
Well, in role playing, I land with the goat in my claws and say, "I have lunch."
See, read that in chat.
I had a nice big breakfast, so I'm good for now.
Right. Well, crunch,
That
crunch,
last
crunch.
sentence might become a little more uncommon as we go further north.
Yeah, if the weather gets worse. Yeah.
I mean, if things go start getting too bad, we can just have Tank grab a hold of something.
Gotta warm
Then we'll have
everybody up.
food. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay,
Brother.
so I suppose if Zakil's got a goat, I mean, we'd be pretty well sorted out there. I can gather berries and water and stuff on the way.
Oh, I wasn't aware. That's good to know.
Yeah, berries, small game. I can keep myself and 5 other people fed and watered. So yeah. I don't know who's going to be cooking it all.
Cooking?
Yeah.
I'm not much of
mean-
a cook unless you like bland food.
I'm
Just
guessing the
throw it in
bird
the
eats it
fire?
raw, but
That's all right. You just throw it in the fire, and then it starts getting dark on the outside. That's when you eat it.
Mm.
so were you about to yell at us about something?
No, you asked if Dylan was working on a map, and I said no, I don't have fancy maps for you for this part.
Right, so we're crunching.
But anyways, yes. You guys make it to a to Caerdineville Tavern, just outside of Caerdineville Tavern. You don't have to stop, you can continue, but do know that if you stop, you will not make it to the next town in time. You will not make it till the next town until like way late.
Well, boys.
But
I guess-
but ale,
Yeah. Do we have to stop for beer, or can we continue on and drink to
I
our
say
heart's
we
content once we
we
arrive?
continue on.
Yeah.
Missing persons, I think the time is of essence.
Everyone doing okay? To move on, trudge ahead.
I'm good. So I'm
Sorry, Tank.
guessing we're passing through Caerdineville right now.
Yes.
If you wanna-
Soldier on.
If you want to stick your head in and grab a,
good ale pals. I tell you what.
if you want to stick your head in and grab a pint on the way by, I think we might have time for that. But I don't know if we
Road
can
ale.
stop.
If I touch the door, it'll probably blow up.
That's true.
Come on, Tink. We'll have double tonight.
All right.
Watch yourself around those torches, Tank. Fire hot.
All right. I also should also remind you guys that you guys do have the dog with you.
Oh,
All right. So now you guys have left Dineville, and you guys are about 2 hours later. You guys do end up in Care Koenig. You guys are outside of the tavern at the moment. It is late. So what do you do?
Go in and get some sleep and set out first thing in the morning.
Well, we can also ask if anybody in here's, seen or heard anything from that party that went out.
Can do.
This place looks lively. Let's go have some grog.
Please.
Ooh,
First one in
indeed.
the door.
Pays the bill.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
As you
Mr. Richie Rich.
as you guys go in, you just notice that the dog just lays down outside by the door.
Tink.
I sit down next to him.
This is a cozy place.
Yeah. Not as big as the one in Bridge
It is.
Shander.
It is a small town.
Does anybody?
Gwen, why don't you
maybe-
come sit over here at a table that can fit us all?
I don't know if there
Gwen,
is a table that can fit us all.
Gwyn takes one last look out the door to see the dog resting with sad puppy eyes, and she reluctantly goes to join the others.
I assume this was the bar.
Yeah, but I think a couple of people are behind it right now.
It looks like a buffet. Yum.
Um,
Does it look
Yeah,
like
where's the
anybody's
barkeep around
actively
here?
working here?
Oh yeah, this is a bar. Hey, Tink.
I'm right here, but I just said I just need a second.
Oh, I didn't hear
Oh.
that. I need a second.
Hey,
I
Gwen,
missed it
that
too.
puppy will be okay. Come join us.
He'll live. He's a working dog. He's used to that.
I'm just keeping my ear at the door.
Tink, hands to yourself.
Right.
What? I'm just showing her this nice little device that I had made.
Hel-
So I can
wind
take
up
care of
little
myself.
Hello. What can I get for you, fine folks?
The barkeep?
Yeah, I'll take food, whatever kind of food you have, and
Okay.
some water.
Mm-hmm.
And looking for some information as well after everybody else gets their orders in.
Mm-hmm. What kind of information?
We'll let everybody else do their orders and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Food and 2 L's.
Okay.
Same, please.
Okay.
Food and 2L sounds great.
Okay. Coming right up.
So, I'm looking for any information you have or might have on a person named Garrett who may have
Yeah.
passed through here within the last few days, probably with an expedition. They were heading up to, heading up north to Kelvin's Cairn.
Yes, Garrett. He did stop by here. He was accompanied by a male Goliath, a female halfling, and a female tiefling. Tiefling. Jesus Christ, stop yelling at me. And he did help them buy some climbing gear and camping supplies. Then they headed out, picked up some stuff, and they planned to get a good night's rest. And that was the last that I had seen of them. He did look very tired. He didn't really talk a whole lot. Just asked like where he could find supplies and such, and he headed out.
How long ago was that?
Oh. Can't tell you.
And did
I'm
they say
guessing
where they
3
were
or 4
heading
days at least.
or direction? Yeah.
Yeah, they were headed up to Kelvin's Cairn.
And from here, how far away is Kelvin's Cairn?
A couple of miles.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a few miles.
Well, what rooms do you have available?
I have a few smaller rooms. They do have bunks though. If you don't mind sharing. I have four rooms total.
All right, that's fine. Well, we'll take enough rooms to sleep. How many of us? 2, 4, 6?
So 3
Yep.
rooms.
Sure.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
All right, and that will be 1 gold.
I poke my head in and say, I don't need a room.
What the heck are you doing on the side of? Thank you.
I was on the roof.
Oh.
Pete goes ahead and pays the 1 gold there.
There you go. There's 1 gold, barkeep.
Thank you. Can I get you guys
So is it
anything
1
else?
gold each or 1 gold total?
We're 1 gold total.
Okay.
Oh, so we don't need that. Okay. So you. Thanks a lot, Tink. Money
You got it.
bags.
For your food and drink though, that will be 1 gold each.
1 gold each it is.
Handled.
Is this water out here frozen?
Which water? That's a
That lake
cliff.
looks-
You want to jump into it?
I mean, I can just fly down.
It's a frozen cliff. Get out of there. You hooligan. But yes, no, it does. It drops into a frozen, like, lake-ish area. But yeah, don't. It's a cliff.
Points to the no diving sign.
Yes.
If you jump off, just don't turn into a goldfish.
Or do.
Barkeep, is there anybody in town that specializes in gems and jewelry?
Not this late at night. Nope.
Well, maybe I could visit somebody I could visit in the morning.
You know what? I'm not sure. I don't
Well,
know
you
if
think of
I don't
somebody,
know if she'll
yeah.
be around. She's usually here every couple days.
Okay.
She's traveler. She comes through with all kinds of different stones and gems and such like that. But I don't know. I don't remember the last time we had seen her around. She's not here often.
All right, well,
Barkeep,
I'll
you
keep
haven't. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say I'll keep my eye open. Yeah.
You haven't seen halfling, have you? Named Polly?
I have seen a halfling, but I don't know if she had told me her name. No. What's your halfling look like?
Oh man.
Lots
Short.
of makeup.
Yeah. Hair braided back, tied together in a tail.
I poke my head in. Very well kept.
Doesn't sound like any halfling I know. No, the halfling that I saw was not very well kept.
I'll follow then, unless he was under some duress.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No.
No, this is a fine ale, by the way.
Thank you. We get it. We get it from Luskin.
Leskin does make fine ale.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, the brother and sister that own it are.
Know the sister quite well. Yes.
They they make the ale.
What were you saying? They make the ale what?
They make the ale themselves in Luskin, and they ship it out to us.
A delicacy I might not be able to taste again in Luskin. Okay, I'll enjoy it here. So I'll get 2 more ales before I hit the hay.
Sounds
I
good.
think that sounds like a story. Was your night not that good or something?
Oh no, it was good. I just don't think that the bartender's going to sell me any more ale when I go to Luskin. The brother, anyway.
Here's your 2 ale. That'll be 50 silver.
All right.
So which of the rooms are ours?
If you just come around the table here, there's these 3 doors. Just open them up for you. These 3 rooms here are yours.
All right, Roomy.
All right. I got bottom bunk.
If there's
Please don't make me bunk with Tink.
No, it's all right. I got Tink.
if there's
You can actually
anything
come in with me. I don't.
Valerian just will stare at you all night long.
It's kind of creepy.
I'm gonna hang out by the door.
if there's anything you guys need, please feel free to ask.
Well, good night, Tink. I hope you feel better.
Surely I will.
If
Ned
he
over
doesn't
here,
blow
don't
up,
touch my stuff.
Oh, rest, and then in the morning, Tink gets up and he's filling with that bag and one of his rifles there.
I have slept on the peak of the roof tonight.
Crazy bird.
Ivar is wrestled awake by Tink playing with his gun.
Mm.
Gross.
You mean his rifle?
Better hope it doesn't go off.
Okay, so can we assume we've slept before people start getting a little too rambunctious?
I mean, yeah, you can.
All right. Well, I'm going to exit my room.
I'm coming, Tink. Give me a second.
All right.
And I will order breakfast and some water.
Water. Ale.
Oof.
Breakfast ale.
Mm.
$1 gold.
Water and breakfast, that will be 1 gold.
Man, beer is the same price as water.
Sure.
Give me an ale.
Sweet Jeebus.
I guess it wouldn't really be, but yeah, I guess you're not really paying for the water.
Yeah.
So that's 50 silver. Alright, so 1 water, 6 breakfasts.
Make it 7. I'll carry 1 out to the dog.
Oh, okay.
And by 50 silver, you mean 5 silver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's your water and your breakfast, and there's your
She hasn't
ales.
started yet.
Here.
She's kind of easing you into it.
Yeah. Here's your ales and your breakfast.
All right.
Thank you.
So-
Thank
That's
you.
great.
I saw Tink emerge, and I come down off the roof.
Mm.
This crazy tavern keeper tried to charge me 5 gold for no water.
Mm.
5 gold? I never tried to charge you 5 gold.
She's got good ears, apparently.
I guess.
You gotta work on your sneaky skills there, Larry.
I probably should have stealthed. Okay.
A side note, Grayland, did you change that?
I did. I dropped it by 1.
Carry on.
So once I finish eating, I'm gonna hop up and actually head outside.
Okay.
All right, let's hit the road, boys and lady.
As you walk
Steve
out-
looks a little bit better today. Still kind of peaked and slow, but looking a little better than he did yesterday.
Well, haggard. You're a little haggard
Yeah,
today.
a little haggard.
Gwyn goes and pets the dog, who's waking up.
See, I told you, Gwen. Just fine.
I'm cleaning ice out of my feathers.
Crazy bird. Okay, I'm heading off.
Yeah, you know there's no ice indoors, right?
You slept on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt a little more comfortable outside. Such a small building.
On the road again.
Oh God, I just launched my dude clean off the map.
I was gonna say, what the hell? I ran out of map. Where'd he go?
How's that
Where'd
even
you
supposed to
go?
be possible?
Oh yeah. Hey, look at
There we
that.
go.
Other way. Moving
our-
on.
Four-legged friend gonna follow us?
I think the DM's busy.
Here, boy.
He is.
Here,
Hold on
puppy.
a second. 1 second.
Here, boy.
I'm dead.
Tell the Decepticon to hurry up.
Whoa.
He's not doing
That's a
anything.
weird
I'm
dog bark.
trying to get you guys stuff ready.
Fly
Are you
back,
really
grab the
right?
dog, and fly him back over to us.
All right.
Watch the talons, Zeke.
All right.
Ugh.
All
Where'd
right.
that yellow snow come from?
There we go. Okay. And you guys are headed off to
Gentleman's Horn.
perfect. As you guys are going, there is a wild blizzard that appears. Can I get a perception check?
I land back down to walk during the blizzard.
Okay.
I can't see shit in this storm.
Okay.
Yeah, my perception roll sucked.
Nice roll, Tink
Okay.
and Gwen.
Thinking?
Yeah, somebody rolled good.
Okay. Just a little bit ahead, you hear some noises. And it sounds like some crunching around in the snow. As you're walking forward, you have your head down a little bit, trying to make sure you can keep your bearings, and you notice some blood drops on the ground.
All right, so I hold my arm up to let everybody know to stop and whisper that information to the party.
Well, things are starting to look up.
Do we want to maybe split up and come at that thing from, or what, it just to investigate? Some of us go to each side of it.
Well, where do you see these blood drops?
Just ahead of us in the snow over here. You want to take a look at those?
Yeah, I think I want to investigate them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where would I... Are they in a specific... Can you point to them for me?
Give me a second.
Because apparently I'm blind. And I've got the perception of Stevie Wonder. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of come up here and do some investigation.
Mhm.
Oh, for the love of Pete, my rolls today.
What are you trying to investigate? Like, what kind of blood?
Yeah, like quantity, if it's fresher or older.
It's old. You notice that it's old blood.
Okay. So old blood. And is it a lot of blood?
It's like a trail of like blood splatters everywhere. Yes.
Interesting. Well, I guess maybe we follow the blood trail.
All
What
right.
do you guys think?
Yep.
Tink's going to swing out.
Lead.
Yeah, Tink's going to swing out to the side a bit though, and stay back.
How much do you want to hate me, Dora?
It depends. After, you know what? No. After you made me eat those damn beans yesterday.
So
What?
I'm gonna give everybody the little and kind of point ahead, point to my eyeballs, point ahead, because I see something up there.
I also see something. I was going to talk to the blood.
I'm gonna look back and nod mockingly and give a thumbs up.
You said you wanna talk to the blood?
Yes, it's an inanimate object.
Oh my god.
But I don't need to now that I see these guys.
Man, I had mute. Is the range accurate to what we see?
Yes.
Yeah. But you guys need to remember that you are in a very heavy blizzard, so you guys aren't seeing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, in that case, I think I'll just keep trudging.
I'm just gonna keep moving forward.
Let us know at which point we see the bad guys.
Now Orion sees them.
Oh
Ah,
my.
hello,
Oh my.
friends.
Do any of you speak ogre?
No, I speak goblin. And
Grave.
Or
Common.
orc? Anybody speak orc?
Why would I learn that stupid language?
So lots of
speak
orcs.
orc.
Oh, she speaks orc.
Holy shit.
Great.
I mean,
I'm terribly sorry for this being your very first encounter in D&D. But
Uh-oh.
you're the only person that can speak orc. So
Okay.
I need you to step forward and speak with... Here, he'll move forward a little bit. I'll move this guy up.
Okay.
And this guy here. He's... Okay, you're good right there.
Okay.
So basically, right now you're gonna want to tell... You're gonna want to see, like... Explain that you just want to pass.
We just want to pass. Me and my party.
Alright. So then he's gonna just look at you a little bit and just eye you up and down and ask, what's it to you?
This is in orc or ogre?
This is in orc.
Okay, so we can't understand any of it.
No, she'll have to explain after.
Do you want money, or is there anything that we can bargain with to pass?
You just see him like kind of look at his party, and again look you up and down and say food.
They wants to eat us.
You don't understand that.
Oh, I don't. Shoot. Sorry.
Unless you speak orc.
I don't.
You guys, it appears that they want to eat, and I'm not sure if they would like to eat us or if there is anything we can offer them.
I assumed if they wanted to eat us, they would have already attempted it.
I mean,
I'm
maybe.
not so sure.
You could ask them if they want to eat us.
I don't know if I would offer.
I don't
No, not
want to offer.
But, say like, you're not trying to eat us, are you?
It looks like we're being surrounded, you guys.
See this.
This is not good.
All right, I'm going to.
Hold on. So she, as she's explaining that, again, he looks her up and down, and again, he just says, food.
I think
Gwyn.
it's us.
Gwyn
So-
turns to the group and says, I'm pretty sure it's us they want to eat.
And I'm just gonna say, kill them all.
Are
know how
you?
you don't like fighting, Gwen? This is one of those times where I think we have to.
You just
I mean, look, they've got us surrounded. This is not good.
right. Ivar checks the orc nearest to him and says, "I got this one. Ryan, take the big guy."
Roll initiative.
Yep. Roll initiative.
This is probably gonna hurt, by the way.
Yeah. This initiative is to tell you who goes first in the thing. It's all right. You just, Dora will call you.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's your turn.
Yep. You're gonna go either right or before or after Orion. But that's fine. We'll assist you with what you need to do. We are gonna protect you though, because you're our healer. So.
not the only one, or she's not the only one.
Oh, yeah, I know you can heal. It's I felt the tickle a couple times.
Jeez. Coochie coo.
Which one are you looking at, Tara? Sorry, Alarian.
This guy, because he's blocking my movement.
Okay. I am staring at this guy then.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about there.
Try not to wander too far.
So, quite out of character. This is gonna be. It's gonna be a nasty one.
Yeah, what's the big token? What is that thing?
It's an ogre.
Oh.
Ogre.
And you don't know that
That's
out of
cool.
character.
What?
Or you don't know that in
Yeah,
character.
You probably don't.
I
You might. I don't know.
Maybe, but as of this very moment, technically, where are you standing? Okay, you can see him.
Oh, are you saying I can't see him?
You
There's
can.
a blizzard.
There's a major blizzard. You guys
Yeah,
are
yeah,
kind of
I wasn't sure if like that's how bad our vision was.
no. All right.
Oh, please no grease again.
Okay. Tink, you're up.
All right. So, seeing that we've kind of got our guys in the middle here, I'm going to back up. Whoops. Back up to here, and I'll slam my shield in the ground, and then it stands kind of on its own here, the snow with some legs that extend, and I'll pull out my gun, and we'll take a shot at the one back here in the back.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
That misses.
All right. That's it. Next.
Okay. That brings us to this big guy. Okay, I'll fix that in a second. Thanks, sir. Okay. That brings us to this big guy here. And he is going to throw his javelin at Orion.
Rude.
And it misses, just kind of lands on the ground in front of you. And he takes a step inwards. And then that brings us to this guy down here. And he takes some steps towards Alarian, and he swings his great axe and hits for 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and he's just like up here. He moved, took his hits. All right, and that brings us to let's see, this guy here. And he is going to step forward towards Orion, and he's going to use his multi-attack. He's going to swing with his great axe and hit for 2 damage. And he's going to swing his great axe again. And miss. And then that brings us to Ezekiel.
I'm going right up to this guy and slashing at him.
Okay.
I assume that hit.
For 7.
7, and as a bonus action, I'm going to do it again.
Okay. Okay. Alright. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, that brings us to Ivor.
Ivor is gonna step forward
Mm-hmm.
and he's equipped his shield and his battle axe, and he's gonna hit that character
Mm-hmm.
with his battle axe.
That's a hit. Okay.
You're gonna attack the same one that I.
Okay. And that brings us to Alarian.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to attack this guy with my rapier.
Okay. Hit.
Okay, and that's gets sneak attack damage. So here we go.
18.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And that makes it this guy's turn. And he is going to hit Ezekiel with his great axe. Or try to at least and miss. And then that brings us to where is he? This guy here. He's going to step forward twice. And he is going to okay. He is going to hit you with his two-handed spear. And miss. Okay. And that brings us to Orion.
All right. I am going to channel divinity and cast Twilight Sanctuary. At the end of every turn, the person can roll for 1d6 temporary hit points
Okay.
Nice.
in a 30-foot radius.
If you end your turn in it.
Yeah, once you end your turn. In it, yeah. Sorry. And that'll be my turn, so I will roll for HPs.
While it's off your turn, could you right click on your avatar guy, do settings and then set an aura of some light color.
I can set an aura.
Yeah, in token settings at the very bottom.
Oh. There. Cool. Thank you for telling me about that.
Just give me 1 second.
I don't see it.
Oh.
I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, no, I don't see any options to make it visible to others or anything like that.
Okay.
But I do have a big purple circle on my screen now.
Was he trying to set an aura for everybody? Or that like everybody could see?
Yeah. So that everybody knows if they're in the circle to receive temporary hit points.
There's a lot of like large circles on the thing right now, and a big square. I can put a circle. The only problem with putting these circles,
Kind of stick.
they stick.
And if I move, it follows with me.
Is it as big as the circle that Tara just put on? Like that big purple one? Or whoever put
Yeah,
it on?
the big purple ones, yeah, my aura. That's
Okay.
the one I put on.
Give me a second.
Let's try not to move.
I can move it, I just had to draw it. Like that?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. There.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. Take you guys hear a loud, like, what it sounds like a loud roar. You watch all of these orcs turn. They kind of just like turn as if they are facing off to the west side, to the west. They all turn and face the west, and you hear this loud roaring sound. And when you look over, the blizzard has calmed down a little bit. When you look over, you see a big white dragon.
Moradin's beard.
You notice that the orcs and ogres are very busy, trying to figure out, like, they're looking back and forth at each other, and then they just stop and they're just staring at the big dragon. They kind of pay no mind to you guys anymore. They're just worried about where to go with this big dragon approaching them. And the dragon does notice the large ogre, so the dragon is just stopped in air, staring down at this large ogre, paying no mind to anything else around it.
Run? Like run?
I have no desire to fight a dragon.
Yeah, like run?
Which way?
North.
Yeah, north.
Not east.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Since they're all distracted, I'm guessing they're not gonna get opportunity attacks on us.
I mean, we're still in initiative order. Yes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Who's up, Dora?
oh, you guys are taking turns running? Fuck sakes. Okay.
Oh.
Sure, if that's how you guys want to
We can
roll
all
this.
Go together.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we can all
suggest
go
go.
together.
All right, everybody runs.
Woo! Beat, beat.
Unless you guys all want to die right now. Yes.
Come on, Gwen.
Great. I'm glad we figured this out. You guys had run away perfectly.
Glad I used my channel divinity just in time for that.
Man,
Holy moly.
I wanted to fight, but no dragon.
Al
Jeez.
is exactly looking forward to fighting a dragon.
So
Is the dog still with us?
he is. Sorry, I had to get you guys out of that situation. There was only one way I could have done that, and it was the way that I did it. Anyways, no, I'm not trying to kill you guys.
Roll 20 apparently is.
Yeah, roll 20 clearly hates us.
You see 2 tents pitched in the snow near an icy outcropping that acts as a natural windbreaker. Between the tents is an overturned sled. Still harnessed to the sled are 5 howling dogs. Can I get a perception check, please? That's good enough. All right. Gwen, you notice that Boy had tore free from its harness and ran back to Targos to get help, leaving the other 5 sled dogs behind. You notice that the dogs are friendly. They're cold, hungry, but they are... they're just kind of like laying down cold. You notice that they do look up over at you, but they're not excited or anything to see you, as they've been here for a minute. Under the sled are 2 small crates. It appears that the dogs broke into it and ate whatever was in it. And the other is not in dog's reach.
Would someone other than me want to check out that other crate?
Wow, looks like these dogs are hungry.
Yeah, keep your distance until we know that they're still friendly and not gone fully feral.
So I'm gonna kind of creep
Yeah.
up nearish the sled, and do I see anything weird about it? Sorry, I cut you off totally there, Bill.
Yeah, no worries. Ivor's gonna hang back here with Gwen and Ezekiel.
Okay. So you guys are not opening the crate? It's a camp. You guys are at a camp.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of looking at the crates to see, like, if maybe they contain explosive gyroscopes. See if there's any warning labels that say, like, if you touch this, you're gonna explode.
There's no...
I would-
no.
I would like to look in this tent.
Okay,
I would like to open the crate.
go for it. In the crate, you find enough rations to feed 4 people for 3 days.
Nice. How many is that?
Nice.
Uh,
Well,
Well,
12 rations.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll split it up with everyone, since there's 6 of us.
Perhaps we should feed the dogs.
Dog schmucks. Oh yeah, right.
In
All
the
right, I throw a ration for each dog.
in the tent, it appears like it's abandoned. There's like a little bit of a sleeping area, like a sleeping bag, and that's it.
I think he's going to look around, see if he sees any footprints leading off anywhere, like we can determine what kind of direction they might have gone.
Because of the wind, there are no tracks, but there's only one way up this mountain. You're currently at the base of the mountain.
I think they went this way, guys. It's the only way we can go, but I do think they went that way.
Give me a minute. While that's all happening, I'm going to start ritual casting Detect Magic.
No.
Say no.
Did you say no that I can't do it, or no there's no magic around me?
Know that you're wasting your time. There's no magic.
I'm still casting it.
Sure.
How about now?
Still no.
Alright, I let everybody know I don't sense anything magical in the area.
All right. Well, this camp is obviously abandoned. I've left the rations for the dogs to, keep them happy for a while. Should we head up the mountain then?
You notice.
yeah.
You notice boy starts heading toward up the mountain.
Oh, hold up, boy. Not so fast. Wait for us.
Let's go.
Boy, I sure hope we didn't need any climbing gear.
We have some. The batons
Yeah,
and
we
some rope.
pretty much all got pythons and rope and crampons and
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was something else special.
And if you don't, you can have mine.
Hold on. Stop moving.
It's very bright up here.
The howling wind, blowing snow, and slippery ice makes the climb treacherous. Ahead you see 4 mountain goats perched on a large rock formation around which you must navigate.
Dinner. I would like to swoop in and grab one of the goats.
Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Everybody.
Back
Oh,
up the
there's
goat.
actually goats. Alright.
Yes, there's legit goats. You thought I was fucking with you. Okay,
Mutton snooze, too.
Right.
Try to save the meat, guys.
Okay, we have Ezekiel first.
There's so many grid lines. Are we using the big grid?
The
Oh.
grids are off, but yeah, you can barely see the grids that we're supposed to be on.
I can't reach them, so I'm going to be dashing.
Oh, I have them in the wrong spot. Sorry, they are supposed to be right in the middle. There you have to navigate your way around this. There's supposed to be like a rock formation in the middle. You're supposed to be navigating your way around it.
Over it.
Navigate your way around it, but yes, over it works. Okay. So is that where you are?
I am actually going to dash to get up to one of these guys.
Okay.
He's not in the block, but I'm on that guy.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. Yeah. Oh wait, no. It's an action to dash, so I have a bonus action. I'm gonna slash at him.
Okay. You hit. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Tink.
We'll move up 25 feet. And let's see, that should put me within 40 feet. Yeah, that's the first one. So I'm going to take a shot at that one. First one.
So you're saying there's like rocks and stuff in the way that's like difficult terrain? If that's the case, then everybody's movement is half.
You see 4 mountain goats perched on a large rock formation around which you must navigate. There's areas
they're
to
all
walk.
bars.
You can walk around. You just need to navigate your way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that would be 20.
Hit. Okay. Alarian?
I will move to right about there, and I will shoot my. Let me just measure. No, I'm good. I will shoot my short bow at this goat right here.
That misses.
Yeah.
That brings us to Win.
What's the range on her sacred flame? Anybody know?
I can look. Give me a second.
60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go.
I step behind Tink and I target the one Ezekiel attacked
Mm-hmm.
with the sacred flame.
Okay. Fails. Okay. You have. Okay. He is dead. that brings us to Ivar.
All right. Ivar steps forward 25 feet
Mm-hmm.
to right here, and with his hand axe, well, I think it has the range for that. Takes a throw at that one right there.
Just give me 1 second. Oh yeah, you're good for range. Okay. To this guy, yeah, the front here.
Yep.
Okay. You have killed him. He is dead. And that brings us to this goat here. And he is going to charge and ram Ezekiel for 5 points of damage. Okay.
Sorry, I said okay. I might have not hit the button.
One second. Okay. Alright, and that brings us to this guy here. And he is also going to charge forward, but he just doesn't quite make it. And that brings us to Ezekiel.
Wow, already?
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, did we miss somebody?
Oh. Nope, you're
My
right.
roll was
Orion,
low.
Orion, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna move up and I guess shoot my short bow on the dude on the right.
That misses. Okay. And now we're back at Ezekiel.
Alright, I'll take a slash at this guy, the goat right next to me.
Okay. Yep.
You assume that hits?
Yep.
And if he's not dead, I will do it again.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
Yeah, sorry. Alright, now he is dead. Alright. That brings us to Tink.
Right, I'll move up another 25 feet. and take a shot at our last little fella there.
Okay. That hits.
Nice work. Tink.
Flat.
And you
Damn.
wiped him out.
Ooh.
Well, look around and see. You said we gotta have to find a way past this. Does it look like we could crawl over it?
You guys can walk this way.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
it looks like there's a path through the middle at least. Good on walking through.
I take a chunk for later.
Just hack off a goat leg.
I mean, it is a thing.
Hundreds of feet up the mountain, you come to a glistening white expanse of packed snow. As you get about halfway across, you hear a loud crack from higher up the mountain, followed by a rumbling noise as the ground starts to shake. It's an avalanche.
Duh.
What is this?
Those rocks are above you, but it's an avalanche, so you guys might want to go.
Yeah.
Do we
Oh,
run?
yes.
All right.
I run as fast as my little dwarf legs can take me.
Now, every bit of MMO and I've got tells me to try and take that little side thing that looked like somebody might in a million years be able to climb it, but
Okay,
That might
hold
be
on.
rude.
Don't move.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to get the dog there. As you get here, you watch the dog run forward. It's not going forward very well. You reach a steep, snow-covered incline dotted with jagged rocks. Laying face down in the snow, barely conscious, is a humanoid in blood-stained, cold weather clothing.
can we move now?
Yes.
I guess we're still running away from the avalanche too, aren't we?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who's this? They're dead, right? You said they're dead.
Barely conscious.
Oh,
barely conscious. Can one of you healer types throw a heal on that guy?
yeah, sure. I'll healing word. Nope, wrong button. That's something.
You want to try? You want to try to heal?
Yeah, I just cast healing word on her.
Yeah, Gwen, give it a shot. Huh?
It's a man. Ignore what the thing looks like.
Okay. Him then.
Tink was getting excited.
Jeez.
Reminds me of a bartender I used to know.
Gwen is going to cast Cure Wounds
Mhm.
on the person.
Okay.
So, there you go.
sorry, my bad. We both clicked it on accident. But it doesn't matter, it looks like.
Okay. You've fully healed him. He is exhausted from being stuck in the snow. But he does come back, he's barely conscious from his exhaustion and being stuck in the snow. He does say thank you very much. He is gonna tell you about the Yeti that had surprised him and his companions a little bit higher up the mountain. He lured the Yeti away from the others and got it to chase him down the mountain. The Yeti wounded him seriously, but he escaped with his life when the monster stopped following him.
So the other three escaped then.
He makes it known that he wants to find the other members of the expedition and assumes that they're still up the mountain. He aims to find them, but... Oh yeah, he aims to find them. The three that are missing is a male Goliath warrior determined to find Oya Minartok and test his metal against her. Perilu Fishflinger, a female Lightfoot halfling follower of Yondala, halfling god of fertility and protection. And Mokingo's stalwart companion. Mokingo is the Goliath warrior. And Asterix, a female tiefling who mumbles and swears a lot. But Garrett doesn't know what her story is.
Whoa, now. You don't need to give us their life story. Just all we need are their names.
All right.
How far of a head start do you think they have?
I don't even know how long I've been here.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
we can search for your companions.
Yep.
Do you
We're
think
heading
you can
that
make
way
it back down
anyways.
to the camp?
Or do you want to go along with us? Either one.
I would love to come with you.
All right. Start making our way on up towards the mountain.
Let's move. Weather isn't
No.
getting better. All right. Be careful now.
Something Yeti?
I like to look for tracks or something on the ground.
Okay. At this point, you must zigzag your way up the mountain, clinging to narrow edges and scaling icy cliffs. I need a athletics check from everybody.
Heights, my favorite.
Oof.
Well, good thing you can heal there, Gwen.
Okay. Move a little bit more forward to about here. Athletics check again. Okay. And a little bit more forward to about here. And another athletics check.
Burning up the rolls tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just rolled a 5 and it shows a 19. I should say the dice on my screen show a 5.
Yeah, the roll says you rolled a 19.
Okay. So Tink stumbles a little bit. You guys do need to stop and let him rest up for a minute.
You feeling
rest?
okay there, Tink?
Still a little wobbly from, dying and all, but yeah, I'll be all right.
Well, we think you learned your lessons, so we empathize.
Well, it still needs to be checked out, but
Is it because you're on the wrong side of the mountain?
that's more being on the mountain rather than in the mountain.
That's what I was wondering.
I was born in a mountain.
But I was born on a mountain.
Same.
Well, thank y'all for stopping. Let me catch my breath there, but I think I'm good to continue on.
Alright.
Right on.
Just 1 minute. I thought I added you guys to this next minute, but I guess I didn't.
While we wait, I take in some of the sights, look around, enjoy being back in the mountains again.
Actually, I just added you guys to the wrong spot on this one.
Anyone know how to yodel? Oh, never mind.
It's not something we would do. It would give away our position.
Yeah.
Up ahead on your left is a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth. There's blood on the snow some distance from the cave entrance.
Generally not a good sign. We should probably go take a look.
Garrett lets you know that up ahead, the blood in the snow is where Garrett was lunged at by a male yeti that was hidden under a snowdrift near the cave entrance. It raked him with his claws and biting into his shoulder. Mokingo the Goliath came to Garrett's defense but didn't last long. Parallel hid in the cave as Asterix fled up the mountain. The Yeti pursued Garrett some distance down the mountain before abandoning the chase.
Do we see the body of the Goliath?
You haven't gone in the cave.
Oh.
Alright, we going in the cave or investigating to see who's in there? Up alive? Kill a Yeti?
Yeah, keep your eyes out because we said it was buried in the snowdrift.
I'm gonna go stealthy here.
One moment.
Is that supposed to be a blood spot?
One moment.
Oh, the cave's there to the left. Got
yeah.
it.
Are you guys going in the cave?
Oh, is that going up?
Yeah.
Or whoops.
This?
Yeah.
I think to the right goes up, to the left.
Oh, right. Okay, right
West
here.
goes into
That's
the
the
cave.
cave.
This
Yeah.
is the cave entrance right here.
Yeah, let's go into the cave. Check it out.
Do
Is
you
it-
guys want to let me take a peek in there first before we just
Yeah,
go
that's a good
running in like
idea.
a bunch of mooks?
By all means. Is it a very tall cave?
I guess.
Well, she said the entrance was like 10 by 15.
Is a
Okay.
15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneaky.
Well, you just gotta. I can't let you sneaky without moving y'all in there.
Oh, poopy doopy. Apparently I can't sneaky, guys.
Now you can
Well, we'll hold it.
sneaky if you
Yeah,
would
I
like.
can sneaky from here. Do you want me to roll stealth again?
You're good.
So I'm just gonna kind of sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you to the other chat.
Okay. Hello.
Alright. Okay, so if you go.
So, don't be frustrated. First of all, it's look. I've been looking over the way this thing is laid out, and I specifically have the R20 version. It's fucked. It's laid out really weird. So you and I are going to have to go over it together, and we're going to figure out kind of how the quest should be gone. You know, because there are quests in here that seem to be presented early game that we can't possibly beat.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's not your fault. Don't be just chill out.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I see?
Nothing in this area that you're standing in.
Okay.
It's
So-
just a big open like cave area. If you head towards your north on that,
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm creeping right now. Oh, I see bones.
yeah, there is bones scattered all over the ground. Which I guess you wouldn't really know what's going on there. And then if you keep going around, keep going a little bit. A little bit more. What do you see?
Well, I see a token that looks like a tiefling. I see a big fuck yeti
Mm-hmm.
and what looks like a little white spider monkey. Is that a baby yeti?
It's a baby yeti.
Oh,
So you have the mother yeti and the baby yeti. The yeti is playing with a Lightfoot halfling dressed in cold weather clothing, kind of like a ball. The yeti tyke is knocking her around like a ball.
okay. So it's not a tiefling. It's a halfling.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the halfling is dead.
No, you can hear her cry out and tell that she is still.
Ooh. Well,
She has 3 levels of exhaustion, but is otherwise unharmed.
okay. Well, then I'm gonna head back to the rest of the folks and tell them what I seen.
Okay.
Right. So I guess we can go back. Where the hell they all? Oh, they all shuffled outside. Clowns.
Yep.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Okay.
Toodles.
Fine.
Hello.
Hello. While we're talking, can you check my vision, Dora?
And mine, please.
What is
Yep.
wrong with your vision?
I
They
can see
probably see way too much.
literally everything on this map.
Yes, well, with 300 feet of vision, you would.
Yeah, it's.
With 60 feet of vision, you would see quite a bit.
I think it's because this isn't a map in R20. It's not conforming to the.
I
So
mean,
there's no
Orion
no
can-
walls.
Orion is seeing what he can see.
Well, like I have approximately 50 feet, and I should have 300.
No, you
Well, I'm
shouldn't.
gonna fill you guys in anyway. So,
Yeah.
up around the corner, there's what appears to be a mama yeti and a baby yeti. And the baby Yeti is using a halfling as a toy, kind of batting it around like it's a ball. And the halfling is making noise, so I'm pretty sure it's alive.
Okay.
It's not Pally, right?
No.
Time to go poaching.
I mean, it is a Yeti, and it's big, and it looks pretty mean.
Okay, quick side note. If you guys do get some more vision than what you initially had, I need you guys to tell me. Because
Did you just correct mine? 'Cause
I
I
did.
can now see everything.
yes.
Okay.
Because I don't go looking for it after I've already said it, so you guys just gotta be sure to tell me.
Yeah, I just realized.
I mean, there is walls, and it's kind of obvious where those walls would be. But for some reason, when he builds these maps, it doesn't put in the wall barriers, and it's a lot of work for me to put in the wall barriers. So just use your imagination on where the walls are, please.
I accept that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Is that what all those bones are about then?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's leftovers.
Yeah, no sign of the other two. Then just the halfling.
In this area that you're currently standing in, you can see that the cave is 20 feet high. The roof is very concave. Most of the floor has fallen away, forming a chasm 80 feet deep. All that's left of the floor is a rocky ledge that leads you to another little area. You see a 1 foot thick sheet of ice on the southern part of the chasm over this way. Because technically when you guys come in, you're supposed to be a little bit further up, but that's okay. And yeah.
So, is our objective to kill the Yetis or the objective to get the halfling?
I would say we would probably want to prioritize saving the halfling.
I mean, Homeboy did say, Garrett said that he would like to save these people, but I don't know. We can give it a shot.
I don't care what we do. We just need to get in and out of here. I'm not feeling comfortable right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not feeling terribly comfortable either.
Okay, so you guys are moving forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is the ledge straight north of us, or is that the ice sheet that's on the west?
This here is the ledge.
Okay.
You just follow it forward.
Yeah, oh god.
Yep.
I don't like heights.
I don't like depths.
Feels like home.
I don't see the
does.
difference.
And I need to talk to Gwen for a second. Please stay there and do not move. Pull her down.
Everybody stand still.
Hello.
Oh.
You should have a sheet that should have just popped up. It's called The Littlest Yeti.
Is where can I find this sheet?
It should be on the side, at the top. So where the chat is, you see your chat, right? At the top, the third one over from the chat, there's like a
Okay.
newspaper thing. If you click that,
I see Littlest Yeti.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So this makes it so that you can speak to Yetis. You are going to be the only one in your party that can speak to Yetis. And yeah, so you can basically influence how this next part is going to go. I will tell you, so the rest of your party doesn't have this. They don't know that you have this. I will tell you that these Yetis do not want to fight.
Okay.
Unless hit first. So
Okay.
if you can, avoid your party from hitting them, but if not, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, just make sure you read that over, and then yeah, we'll go back and you can
Okay.
see what happens.
Whole, I mean, I'm not giving away too much, I don't think, but this whole scenario goes from 1 to 12. So
Okay, she's back. They're back. Hello.
Hello. Should we move on ahead?
Sure.
Yeah.
yes, let's please do. I'm done with this place.
As you guys are standing there, you notice Garrett pick up something, and he just starts shaking his head a little bit, and you notice that it is he can tell that it's the bones and the body of his Mokingo, which is the Goliath that he had left behind. And there's bits of flesh still clinging to the bones. The head has been ripped from its shoulders, gnawed, and stuffed in a niche dug out of the wall. Amid the Goliath's bones are torn bits of hide armor, a great axe, and the skulls and bones of 3 mountain goats. 7 other crude niches in the walls hold the frozen heads of humanoids previously decapitated by the Yetis. One belongs to a dwarf named Ubok. Another belongs to a dwarf named Barthom, who was killed further up the mountain a month ago. You may continue.
This is probably the Yeti that attacked the dwarves hauling iron.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Honor compels me to kill this Yeti.
No.
Yeah, I think it's got to go
Please.
down.
I encourage you. We shouldn't try and pick a fight if it's not going to attack us first. Maybe we should try and pass peacefully before we try and attack things.
I mean,
This goes against my nature.
And I think its nature. It's already killed 3 people that we know of.
Recently.
Okay.
I must avenge my brethren.
The floor of this
it's not your
cave.
brethren.
The floor of this cave is 5 feet higher than in the previous area. It has an uneven ceiling that ranges in height from 10 to 20 feet. The floor drops off sharply to the south, forming a 10-foot-high ledge that overlooks the entrance to the tunnel. In the passageway is a short flight of steps that descend to the south. What you see is a female adult Yeti watching her child, a Yeti tyke as it plays with a light-foot halfling dressed in cold-weather clothing and curled up in the fetal position. The halfling is Parallel Fishflinger. The Yeti tyke is knocking her around like a ball, and it's clear from her cries that Parallel is still alive. The Yeti tyke notices Orion right up his butt, and runs back and hides behind his mother. The mother lets out a roar, hoping to scare you off.
I back away.
Hank yells out, grab the halfling.
The mother lets out another roar, trying to scare you away.
Ivar, don't step forward. I implore you not to act on emotion. Be reasonable here. If we don't attack, it might not attack us.
Well, I'm gonna grab this halfling, but some of these bones are from our dwarven brethren. These mindless creatures killed them. I must attack.
Well,
The mother lets out another roar, and you see her just like step. So she's basically like covering her child.
Ivar steps forward to grab the halfling.
Pink's covered him.
Okay. Did you grab the halfling?
yeah, he grabbed halfling.
Okay,
Yeah.
the halfling's there.
All right.
The mother lets out another loud roar.
Say we keep dragging a halfling
Yeah.
on out of here.
We got the halfling. We may as well shuffle out back slowly.
Before
Come on,
stepping
Ivar.
back, Ivar says, Yeti, I dare you to attack us.
And the mother lets out another loud roar. Okay.
I think she's mocking you, Ivar.
I don't think she likes that we took her halfling. Though
It's not
she's
her
not
halfling.
coming after us.
She's more concerned with her cub.
Oh,
Hey,
remember there's a male one
Yeah.
around here somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. It was a male that attacked you, right, Garrett?
Yep.
That's not
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Does the halfling talk?
She does. You guys just need to slow down a second.
Okay.
We can stop on the other side of this bridge because we got kind of a choke point here. We
We're,
can kind
we're
of
just following the halfling.
Yeah, I was trying to get you guys off of that like ledge because, like I said, it's not very sturdy. Parallel is saying, like, continuously thanking you. She's very sad to have witnessed the death of her Goliath friend, Mukingo. She doesn't know what became of her other companion, Asterix, and would love to answer that question before returning to 10 Towns.
I ask the halfling if there's another Yeti around here.
Yeah, he left not that long ago.
So there's a trap somewhere. Yeti trap.
Against one wall, you see the shattered remains of a dog sled, a mess kit, an explorer's pack, and enough blood-splattered heavy clothing to make 2 cold weather outfits.
Does the halfling look like they're naked or not clothed well enough?
The halfling is wearing cold weather clothing.
Okay.
So that would account for, oh boy.
Alert. We have an incoming.
You don't see him yet. I just had to put him there.
Well, we might
Okay.
on account of silhouette from the light coming in.
I guess, yeah. All right. So grab your stuff. Continue what you're saying. Ignore him even being there yet.
Well, I was just saying that would account for Mandingo and Asterisk, or whatever their names were.
Mm-hmm.
So Asterix is probably dead, and the other guy is obviously dead.
Okay, but Garrett told you that, or Parallel did just say that, or Garrett said that at this point, when they got to the beginning of the cave, that Asterix went further up the mountain.
Okay, so he didn't come in the cave.
Okay, so
Only
yeah.
Parallel and the Goliath came in the cave.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, it's dead. We know that.
I
that's
I
somebody
asked
else's.
I asked Garrett what skills Asterix has or utilizes.
Garrett had told you previously that he doesn't know much about Asterix.
Other than she cusses a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, shit.
I say we get out of this cursed cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start heading up the mountain and try to find Asterisk.
I will
It
not
would
argue
be-
with that.
Okay.
It would be a perfectly good cave if it was de-edified.
As you guys are leaving the Yeti cave, a male adult Yeti returns home with a dead mountain goat tucked under one arm. Under normal circumstances, the male Yeti is hostile. But there is one character among you that can talk him down.
And steps
Hmm.
forward to the Yeti.
I don't speak Yeti.
She tries to communicate with the Yeti.
Okay, so he just steps forward, and you just see him step off to the side. Just like kind of eyeing you, but letting you know that you can go past.
How are you
Running,
communicating with this-
running.
How are you communicating with this mindless creature?
I was raised by them as I grew up, so I know that they only want peace now. If we get out as soon as we can.
Loki?
This is a hard pill for me to swallow.
Have to, Ivar, before we get our bones crushed.
Right.
Run.
What?
I was gonna do the other one, but I didn't know how appropriate it was.
Okay, alright, so now you guys are on the outside of the cave.
Ivar is slapping his battle axe against his shield, obviously frustrated and angered by the fact he couldn't avenge the death of his brethren.
As I get outside, I stretch my wings out completely and just soak in whatever sun is left.
Okay. So as you guys are aware, if you head this way up the mountain, this is where
That goes further.
Asterix has gone.
Alright.
Both Garrett and Parallel are with you, and they do want to find their missing companion.
Yeah, let's head up the mountain.
Let's go.
Are you well enough to continue? Do you need healing of any kind?
No, we're good.
Should we rest? Like, what time of day is it?
It's like midday.
Not really resty time.
No.
All right. Well,
I mean,
push
maybe
forward.
not for us, but
It's-
somebody who got tossed around by a Yeti.
It's getting closer to the evening time, but not quite there yet.
So I'm gonna ask both Garrett and
Parallel.
the other one if they feel like they're good to go or if they would like to rest first.
We're just a little exhausted, but we can keep going. You notice Parallel is just kind of leaning against Garrett.
Yeah, no, we're resting. We need to rest. If the halfling can't even stand up, we should probably rest. I'm thinking.
Alright. I'm down for rest.
Short rest, long rest.
I would like to look around for like an alcove or something so we're not in the weather.
Yeah.
I mean,
before taking the
you
short
guys-
rest, Tink,
you guys are
go ahead.
literally on the side of a mountain. There's not very many places for you to hide yourself other than inside of that cave or like over in this area here?
Well, I can see that there's not enough room for all of us in there, so yeah,
I mean,
so we can huddle down here and just hope there's no blizzards or any kind of severe weather that come through.
or angry yetis that come out of that cave and decide they want to eat us.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be
Move
keeping an eye.
If there's anything on the other side of what appears to be a bridge here.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's get away from the cave.
At the entrance of the cave, Tink takes out his hammer and chisel from his tools and carves a dwarven rune in the side, and winks at Ivar. And of course, Ivar can read dwarven, and he knows that it says Berman inside.
As can I.
There you go.
And me.
Yep. So anyone who knows dwarven runes knows that means Berman inside.
Okay, so you guys are just doing like a quick short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say on the next map, preferably away from the cave, but I don't know if that's. We're taking a rest.
I mean, there's...
I don't know what's on the next map, but we were just trying to get away from the cave. That's all. That's all I was getting at.
Yeah, you guys can get away from the cave. Just give me 1 second.
I don't want to push. This is out of character. I don't want to push into the next map if that's where something's happening.
No, you're okay. Just act like you can't see forward and you guys can do your short rest right where you're standing.
Okay. So, be a good roll. Oh, nice. Got all my health back.
Oh, frick. Was that accidentally 2? Or was that supposed to be 1? Do 10 hit points reset on a short rest?
No. The only thing, so when you take a short rest, you can roll one of your hit dice
Yep, I did that.
and regain that number of points, but temporary hit points are temporary. So
They exist
would-
until they're exhausted or a long rest.
Right.
Okay. Good to know. Yay! I'm just happy I get my channel of divinity back.
Right. So rest over.
I'm good.
Anybody that needs to heal, make sure you healed. And yeah, I think that's that.
Okay. You come to the edge of a vast and deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down. A collapsed tent lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest. Horns protrude from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood.
I think we found our tiefling gentleman
I agree.
and lady. Does she look like she's alive?
Roll perception. From a distance out, you can tell that she is not alive.
Right. does she appear to have injuries, or does it look like she froze to death?
She is dead, frozen solid, with her teeth clenched and her eyes staring at the blue boots sticking out of the snow.
So there's no warmth left.
No.
That sounds like she's an ice cube. So the boots that are sticking out of the snow,
Mhm.
are they like standing up, or do they look like they could possibly be attached to something that is in the snow?
They are most definitely attached to something in the snow.
Oh boy. Do we want to try and figure out what that is?
Are you
'Cause
asking
we
me?
could, like,
As
no, I'm thinking chuckleheads.
as you guys start investigating, I begin casting detect magic.
Okay.
No.
All right. So I take the end of one of my rifles and kind of dig the snow away to see if we can expose whatever's beneath.
As you dig the snow away, you see the headless body from underneath the snow attached to the boots. It is a shield dwarf. Just you can tell by the height. And it's safe to assume that shield dwarf is Barthum. He had climbed up to this great height and made camp here a month ago, only to be killed and decapitated by a yeti. The half-buried tent that is seen there is his. Yeah.
Does he have anything good in his pockets?
After searching him, you find an empty wineskin, a half-eaten block of goat's cheese, and a miner's pick.
Half-eaten block of goat's ice.
Goat's cheese.
All right. Well, Pink will kind of start looking around for some more stones to entomb the body in.
Now I really wish I would have killed that Yeti.
Me too. Me too.
We
Yeah, I
gotta go
don't-
back down the mountain. We still might get a chance.
I mean, we don't know that the Yeti killed him. Because it seems to me...
You just said killed
His
by Yeti.
head, and his head was in the cave.
The DM said killed by a Yeti.
True.
Oh,
His head was in the
Okay.
cave.
I missed that part. Okay. Well, so he got killed by a Yeti. Sucks to be him. And
Yeah, and we wouldn't
potentially
want that
sucks
to be
that
us,
Yeti.
you guys.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Why pick a fight if they're not going to attack us? Let's try and keep our heads here and think logically.
I fought orcs that were bigger than that Yeti.
I like my head.
And they've already killed 3 of our kin that we know of.
Be the next.
We might be the next to take that thing down.
Upon investigating Asterix's body, you can tell that she escaped immediate death at the hands of the Yeti, but in her panic, she had fled up the mountain rather than down it. Unwilling to approach the Yeti cave again too soon, Asterix took refuge here. The sight of the boots made her sink into utter despair until the elements finally claimed her.
Anything of value on her body?
The characters who search Asterix's body find a potion of invisibility.
I've seen that.
It's a potion, isn't it really magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
Yep.
generally show up on a detect magic.
Okay, good to know for future. I didn't think a potion would, but okay, that's good to know. And a leather-bound spell book.
Also would have shown up.
True. For future reference.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Well, I'll let everybody know that we found a potion in a spell book that we'll take a look at when we get back to camp and decide what to do with.
Sorry, it is a wizard's spellbook.
All right.
Do they have any rings or brooches or necklaces that would be valuable to family members or something?
No.
Right. So
Right. I look at the dwarves and I say, sorry, Tara, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Garrett what what do you want us to do? Here's Perilou. Is it Perilou? Anyway, here she is, and she's obviously quite dead. How do you want us to handle the situation?
Well, maybe if we just buried her. I didn't know her very well, but I knew her well enough that she wouldn't want to just be sitting out in the cold.
Okay, well, we can start gathering up some rocks, or I'll start gathering up some rocks to build a little, burial mound.
And the Asterix and Perilou, or not Asterix, Garrett and Perilou also help gather rocks.
That's right, this is Asterix.
Yeah, Asterix is dead.
While they're doing that, Tink's looking around. He remembers seeing the mining pick on the door,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to kind of take a look around the area to see if he can see maybe where he was digging or if anything piques his interest.
Stone sense.
Kind of check and see if we can find where those valuables were. I mean, where he was mining.
This is just where he was camping, so the axe was just on his body.
Gotcha. So we don't know which way he went. I got you.
Okay. Or we buried the body and put rocks on it.
Right, well,
Time to head back down the mountain.
that
You
mystery's
guys home?
solved.
Okay. 1 minute. I'm just trying to get you guys' next map set up.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys have you guys traveled back down the mountain through oops, that's not where you guys are supposed to be. You guys have traveled back down the mountain through Caer Konig and Deneville, all the way back to Keegan and Garrett's house. You can see that Keegan and Garrett are happy to be reunited. And because you guys had given or brought Garrett back alive, as promised, Keegan gives you a wooden box containing 4 scrimshaw figurines, which are worth 10 gold each. A spouting whale, a smiling fox, a pair of dancing hares, and a walrus with the words Big Love carved into it.
You know you said those way too fast to write down, right?
Did Regis make these?
No.
No?
Okay. So in the wooden box, there are 4 figurines. One of the figurines is a spouting whale. Another is a smiling fox. Another is a pair of dancing hares. And the last one is a walrus with the words Big Love carved into it.
Those were collectively or each?
Collective.
So the total for the 4 of them is 10 gold.
10 gold each, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I had originally written down.
Yep. And so you guys have, like I said, given Garrett back, so that is your quest. There. Give me 1 second. And you guys get
Did we just leave the other dogs on the mountain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. What's
We
his
gave
name?
him.
well when
Set
you
free.
when you guys were going down, Perlu and Garrett had cut them free as they were Garrett's dogs. Yeah. And then
Thanks for closure.
so you didn't sleep from the top of that mountain all the way back to Keegan's dwelling, so did you guys want to go back to the inn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could use some grog.
Okay.
Definitely.
Interesting.
It's
I-
pretty nice inn.
I shall come
So
inside
huge.
knowing the size of the building.
Yeah, it's big.
Trying to sit on my lap there, Tank.
While we're sitting here, Tink pulls out that spell book that we picked up and starts ritual casting Identify on it, so
Mhm.
we can find out what it's about.
Ryan, why don't you join us? Pull up a chair.
The spells that are in that book that you have are these. And the bartender comes over and asks if there's anything that she can get for you.
How about a round on the house for the folks who just got back from saving what's his name? I forgot.
Garrett?
Garrett?
Garrett. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 ale.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I get you guys
course.
anything else?
Yep. We'll buy the second ale, of course, but then we'll a round of food, I guess. Yep.
Food.
Okay, I'm coming right up.
Wow. All right, guys. This has got several spells in it. This is a very big spell book.
Can any of us use them though?
Yeah, I don't think any of us here are
Nope.
But
arcane in
regardless,
nature.
even if we sell this, it will bring a very pretty penny with this many spells in it.
Here's your ale and your food. If there's anything else I can get for you, just holler out. The name's Ma.
Oh,
Hey,
Mom.
Ma, how much do we owe you for this?
5 silver each.
Oh my, this place is pretty reasonable. A whole 100 silver and a gold piece.
10.
10?
Yeah.
And it was 5. Okay. So 5 and 30.
The only one you should not bother dealing with is the one in the middle, the electrum pieces.
Hey, Mom. Say we were looking for somebody, maybe a powerful wizard somewhere in the 10 towns. Where would we look for somebody like that?
A powerful wizard. We do have one that comes through every now and then. She may be here tomorrow. If not, she will be back at some point this week. I just don't remember how often she comes through. I don't leave the inn much.
All right. Well, I'll tip her another 5 silver, and ask her to, if this wizard comes through, tell her that we've got an item that may be of interest to them,
Of
and
course.
kind of look us up. Yeah.
Of course. You guys are quiet at your table.
I'm just chilling.
I'm busy eating and drinking. And
Yep.
Still upset about that stupid Yeti.
So Gwyn and Asimar, what color are you out of character?
Look at her picture.
I believe when I read the thing, it said that I have twinkly-ish rainbow skin.
Like pearlescent? Like, does it change color depending on the light?
I think so. I need to do a bit more research about that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you had sparkly freckles and creamy white skin.
Yeah.
That's right. Creamy white skin and sparkly freckles. I remember that.
And remember, you shimmered like a Cullen.
Like a what?
A Cullen, from
Twilight.
Twilight series.
Oh gosh.
Dang
No.
it. Is it too late for me to change my race?
Asimar, like almost angel-like, I suppose would be the best description of them.
Yeah, I think they have their wings.
Yeah, they can, yeah. They do, but they're not always visible.
And
Yeah, the wings come when certain skills are used.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can get for you guys?
Well, we will need rooms for the night.
Okay. I do have 3 available rooms.
All right, we will take those. What would that let us?
Each room will be 1 gold.
I mean, I don't need a room.
All right, I'll pay for one of them there.
I'll get the other one. I didn't like that 31 gold pieces anyways. It was odd number just bugging me.
So was it? Which are they? 3 beds per room?
2 beds per room.
2 beds.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I don't need to sleep. Zakiel is not gonna sleep. It looks like, so those 2 rooms should be enough.
Oh, I'll be sleeping. Just
Well, you're not gonna sleep in a room.
not in a room, no.
So I kind of want to look at these chuckleheads over here,
Mhm.
and like, are they? What can I tell about them?
They're just locals. They're enjoying some ale at the end of the day.
They look like they're related.
Maybe.
A lot of
Ivor is tired from today's adrenaline, so he asked where the rooms are at. Decides to head to bed.
if you just follow me up this way, there's this room on the left here. There's a room in the middle. Any of those.
Alright. Yeah, come in, Gwen. Let's go. Time for bed.
So I'm just gonna ask these guys. Hey, have you heard any kind of rumors or anything? Exciting going on?
Some rumors,
Yeah, because gossip and bars go hand in hand.
Very true, very true.
Gwyn has wished everybody in the party good night and retreated to her slumber.
Good night, Gwen.
I will see you
night,
in the
good night.
morning.
The only rumor going around in Targos right now is that a band of adventurers were planning an expedition up the side of Kelvin's cairn. But, it seems you guys already knew that.
Indeed, we did.
I overhear this conversation. I go, we have other things we haven't finished yet, too.
Oh, what kind of things?
Things. I wasn't talking to them. I was talking to Alarian.
Right. Yeah, I know we've got some things that we started. I'm just, seeing if there's any other stuff in the area.
Understood.
Okay, yeah, and I'll go just kind of sit back at this table
Mhm.
and, spend a few hours meditating.
And Ezekiel, what are you doing?
Ask the innkeeper real quick if there's like a gem dealer in the area.
A gem dealer is the same that deals in like magical items. Like I had told your other friend there, she may be around tomorrow, but I don't know when she's to be expected.
Thank you.
You're
Do you mind if I sleep on your roof tonight?
That's a very odd request, but it's kind of chilly.
I'll be fine.
All right, sure.
I retreat to the outdoors.
Yep. Hold on, I'm trying to And that is the end of today's adventure.
Woo. Well,
Yay!